Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Johnny Cooks. And I'm here. We're doing something new this time. I told you guys last week that we would be doing some stuff from like D&D Cookbook that I got. Well, today is that day. We got our Dungeon Meister Cookbook out and looked through it. And I mean, right here on the front page, this burger looks amazing. So that's what we're going to be making for you guys today is this nice burger right here, which they're calling the breakfast for Paladin. So in this cookbook, guys, I'm going to give you all the list of ingredients. You can follow along and make this with me. But this is near and dear when my wife and I looked through this because we are huge D&D fans. We've been playing D&D for years. I've played a Paladin, actually. And also, I've also played World of Warcraft and all kinds of other stuff like that. So I was a hunter paladin there as well. Played other games since then, just been a big, huge gaming person. So this was just nice to find, like I said. And this burger just looks amazing. So I wanted to make a nice burger for you guys from scratch. And so this calls for a 4-person serving. But of course, I'm going to be cutting it down into 2. And with this breakfast for Paladin, it's basically an eggs Benedict burger. And then I'm going to throw in some sweet potato waffle fries from Alexia. Easy to throw into the oven, easy to get done so that it doesn't, take too much time. I've already got my oven going in the back there. So as soon as that's ready, I'm going to toss these on the baking sheet. The little bit that we're going to use. Of course, guys, what you always want to do is grease your pan just a little bit. Just a little bit of grease on your pan just to make sure your fries don't stick. Grab you a couple of handfuls out. How much you think you're going to need. Spread them out on your baking sheet. These fries are really simple to do, as are most frozen French fries. Of course, they're not as good as our fresh fries that we make with HelloFresh or something else. But, sometimes we just go with a simple route where we go with the frozen fries, which is what we're doing here. So we're just going to go that route. Wash my hands now. And then we'll get to making these burgers, guys. So we're going to hop right into this here. Dry my hands. And so for these burgers, what we're going to need is, of course, our salt and pepper. You're going to need some ground mustard. You're going to need a Hollandaise mixed sauce packet and 2 eggs to go on, or 4, however many burgers you're making. I'm quoting everything for a 2-person recipe. So this here is going to be a giant beefsteak tomato. Get you some nice good slices of tomato on there to go on your burger. And of course, you need your hamburger buns. And I got Boston lettuce. It said get romaine lettuce, but I prefer Boston lettuce. So I'm going to go with this on my burger. And then, of course, your ground chuck, which I've got 3/4 pound for 2 people, or for the 4 serving, it's 1.5 pounds of ground chuck. And of course, it says 6 pieces of bacon. I'm lowering it down to 2 pieces of bacon. And what we're going to do after we fry these up is we'll cut them in half, and that way you get 2 slices of bacon per burger. In my opinion, I think that's better. So we're going to go with that. And of course, you're going to need some milk for your Hollandaise sauce, because it says to follow this. All you're mixing is a 1/4 cup of milk and a 1/4 cup of butter and 3 teaspoons of lemon juice. So I will have to get out the butter and such for that. The oven just ding-donged. So we'll go put those in real quick for our time here, which is going to be about 15 to 18 minutes. So we're going to go with 15 to start. So we're going to get back over here to chopping this tomato. So we're just going to slice the top right off there like that. So now the top's gone, and now we're just going to get some decent thick slices of tomato for our burgers. Just 2 of them is all you need, and then you can save the rest of the tomato for another meal down the road. Oh yeah, nice. I love tomatoes, so I want a nice big thick slice of tomato. So there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and in our large bowl here, we're going to combine up our ingredients for our burger. So you're going to grab your beef, salt and pepper, and that's going to be it. Simple as that, guys. Of course, let's get this off of here real quick, if I can. Oh, there we go. All right. So let's dump our beef in there. Okay. Put this right here in our trash. We'll get some salt. And some of our pepper. So there we go. Let's get that all mixed in there. I use 80-20 beef mix, to get, I think, the right amount of fat to mix and make burgers correctly. So we're going to go ahead and get this all mixed up into here. Get this all done. Okay, and then we're going to have to go ahead and get this split into half. All right, guys, I'm back over here. I got the scale. This is just a really simple scale that I like to use. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my bowl on there. I'm going to zero it out. Oh, I turned it off. Held it too long. So we're just going to go ahead and go. Okay, so now it's zeroed out. So what I'm going to do is stick the meat on there and find out the total weight, which it's 12.4 ounces. So about 6.2 is what we want. So take that, 6.9, a little bit, almost had it halfway. So let's go there, 6.4, just a hair more. 6.3 is a little bit more. We're just so close, 6.2. There we are, exactly half. That way you've got nice even burgers and that you're both getting the same amount. Then just shape them into some burger patties. Just like so. Like to kind of get my creases done up. Says to leave them about a 1/2 inch thick. So we're going to go about there. And then I'm going to slide this. I've got some saran wrap here with my bacon on it. I'm just going to slide it over so that I can put my burgers on it. There we go. We got one burger done. So now we're going to get the other one kind of mashed down. And mash that into a burger patty now. Just kind of keep rotating it using your thumb to kind of rounding it out so it looks kind of like a saucer almost. And then you just start from the middle, work it back out to go thinner. Is the easiest way, I think, to do it. Kind of shove it in a little bit each time. So there we go. We got our 2 burger patties right there. And it's that simple, guys, to make them. So as you can see, they're really simple to do. It's not hard to make some burger patties. So we can do that. Get that right up. Get our hands washed real quick. And then we'll get I've got one of my cast irons over there to cook these up because cast iron's always good if you're doing burgers inside. I was planning to do them outside on my grill, but it decided to storm on us this evening. So I wasn't able to go out and prep the area and everything, get ready for this video because it's storming, raining outside. So what I went ahead and got is I got one of my trusty skillets that I got. It's going to be nice. One that you got a lid for. I've already got my lid, so I've got a nice skillet lid as well. And so what we're going to do is let that heat up for a minute, get nice and hot. We're going to put those burgers in there and let them sear and flip them, let them cook. It says to cook them for 4 to 6 minutes per side, covered. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put them in, let them cook 4 to 6 minutes. I'm going to do it 4 minutes each side, just because I like mine a little bit more pink on the inside. And then we'll go ahead and do the hollandaise sauce in the small bowl. Now that we're done with the big bowl, we can go ahead and move the scale out of the way. But it's really simple, guys, to go ahead and get these burgers done. Literally, salt and pepper. Just mix it up a little bit. You don't want to over mix it. Separate it out into 2 patties like I did. And then we're going to just put them on a skillet, or you put them on a grill. Either way, you're going to cook it for 4 to 6 minutes over a medium heat. And then that's going to be simple. It's that easy, guys. So I'll see you back here in a little bit after I get this going when I start mixing this hollandaise sauce. So I'm waiting for that pan to heat, and then I'll get these going. I'll see you then, guys. All right, guys. Those burgers are over there cooking. We're getting those rolling. They're on the medium heat on the cast iron. All right, guys. These burgers just finished cooking. As you can see, they're nice and browned up, so they look good. We're going to throw this bacon into our pan now. Whoop. Almost dropped it there. So we're going to let that cook up in there. And you're going to cook up that hollandaise sauce just as the packet tells you to do. So it's just the directions are on there. You're going to melt a quarter cup of butter into the pan, add the mix until it's blended, and then you're going to remove it from the heat, stir in a cup of milk, and then you're going to put it back on the heat, boil it, and then once it comes to a boil, you're going to turn it down, and then for a minute, just constantly stirring it on low heat. Okay, and that's all it's going to take to make that hollandaise sauce. Not that hard at all, guys. I'm going to cook up this bacon. Bacon you cook up to your doneness, what you like. I like it crispy, so mine's going to take a little bit longer. But I'll see you guys back in a minute once that bacon's done. All right, guys. So as I said, we got the burgers here. They're done. That bacon is just about finished. You want to keep constantly stirring that hollandaise sauce so that it doesn't, curdle up on you. So what you want to do now is once we pull this bacon out, we're going to put it on a paper towel lined plate, and then we're going to throw the eggs into that bacon grease and such and cook those eggs up really nice. The buns are toasted over there as well, so I'm going to pull this bacon because it's going to be nice and crispy, just the way I like it. Okay. And then now I'm going to go crack my eggs and cook those just like frying any other egg, guys. Just right into the pan there. It's just going to fry up beautifully. Our fries are done. We pulled those out. So we'll get those a plating. Grab this and my spatula. So we'll go ahead and get these fries plated up. Right on there. I don't know about you guys, but my wife and I really like the sweet potato fries. They're always really good. So we definitely try to get those when we can. Looks like our eggs are cooking up beautifully over here. Go ahead and give these a toss onto the other side. Oh, broke that one on accident. That's all right. I'll give that one to my wife. She don't mind a broken egg, whereas I kind of do. I'm going to take my plates over here to grab out of here now that they're done toasting. We got it all toasted up. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab both buns here. There we go, guys. There's our top. There's our bottoms. So we're going to start assembling this burger. I'm just going to kill the heat because it'll keep the heat nicely over there. Give this hollandaise a nice stir again. All right, there we go. So now we want to dress each bottom of the bun with lettuce, tomato, bacon, and a burger patty. So we'll get our lettuce, our nice Boston lettuce here, guys. Like I said, this just pulls out beautifully. To me, this is Boston lettuce or butter lettuce. To me, it's for burgers, it's the best thing there is, in my opinion. So you just put that right there on the bottom. Get us another nice leaf over here. Put it right there on the bottom. I'm going to have a lot of leftovers, so we can just do two. We'll do 2 pieces of lettuce. There we go. Just like that. Kind of just push it back together. Like I said, Boston lettuce or called butter lettuce as well is what I've seen. We're going to dress mine with this big thick piece of tomato. I'm going to put that tomato there. I'm going to take our burgers, put one there, put the other one there. There we go. That is looking delicious, guys. Oh, I forgot our bacon. Let's go ahead and break our bacon in half. So we'll do that. And then we'll just lift this patty up real quick. Put the bacon right there underneath. There we go. Just like that. We'll get this one put on here. Right underneath, right on that tomato again. There we go. Okay. Give our hands a quick wipe. Then we'll go ahead and pull these eggs out. Put these eggs right over top. Put my wife's on hers. There we go. Grab mine. Put it right on top there. And then your bacon grease, of course, you want to pour it into a can or something else. Let it solidify. Give their hollandaise one more whisk up. And then we're going to grab a spoon out. And we're just going to take this hollandaise here, guys. Look at that. That hollandaise looks delicious, doesn't it? It looks absolutely amazing. Oh, man. It says you can add a little bit of lemon juice. I think I'm going to. I want a little bit of that acid, that citrus in there. So my wife's got this lemon juice bottle here, so I'm just going to give it a shake. And it says you can put 1 to 3 teaspoons of lemon juice in there. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit in, and then I'll mix that in just a little bit. I don't want a whole lot, just about a teaspoon. And we'll get that mixed in there. And then now we're just going to take a spoonful of this and just pour it right over that burger. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. And same thing over here. I know my wife loves hollandaise sauce. She's had it. Eggs Benedict is one of her favorite meals. We got plenty of that hollandaise sauce left. So there we go, guys. Now we're going to put our bun on top there. Oh my goodness, guys. That looks absolutely amazing. These are the Paladinner Eggs Benedict burger, guys. Look at this. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh, I squeezed it out. Oh, look at that. Broke the egg. That's perfect. That's what I want. We're going to go ahead and we're going to squish this down now. turn this bad boy over and give it a big bite. Mmm. My goodness, guys. That is absolutely amazing. The flavors of the hollandaise sauce with the burger and the egg, with the bacon, the tomato, all of it just blends very nice together, guys. This is an amazing burger. I hope you guys get a chance to make it. Again, if you like this video, want to see more of these, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment. I look forward to seeing you guys next time here on Johnny Cooks. I'm out.